Hello everyone! Just a quick video for you on how I do my VHS effects that you've seen in previous posts that I've posted recently, like this one here. First up, I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 13 for my video editing, so here it is, here's Sony Vegas, and to demonstrate the process I'll just drag in a random shot from TIE Fighter into the timeline. There we go. There's your random TIE Fighter footage looking like you remember it. Now if you look at the bottom right of this clip, there's a plugin icon. Here it is here, look. So when I click it, I get a list of plugins that I have installed. Some of these come with Vegas and some of them are third party and you have to buy them. Ignore this huge list of plugins that I never use. What we want is this one here, the VHS plugin by Red Giant. So once I click on that and press OK, it appears in the plugin chain at the top. There it is here, and now as you can see it's made everything all ancient looking, as though it's been through a top-loaded videotape deck a few times. If we play it, it looks like this. At this point it's all about messing with the sliders until you get the kind of look that you like. For a start, we don't want it in the old TV set resolution, so I set frame style to original. This 4:3 here, just change that to original, and now we've got the full 16:9 image. Red offset, green offset, blue offset. I mean, at this point it looks like NTSC frame jitter if you like. We can change it from bad tracking to very bad tracking if you like. Honestly, this is like when I used to get my anime fan subs mailed to me on VHS from America back in the day. You couldn't you couldn't tell what was going on a lot of the time, but it was the only way we could get them, so count your blessings for streaming anime. Here's the original, here's the VHS, here's the original, here's the VHS. So now, one problem that you might have noticed, I spent ages painting the backgrounds, the details, the characters, etc. And the VHS effect was so harsh that it's gobbling all of my work. What was the point of me drawing it if it was all going to be covered up by this rubbish? So I want something a little bit more subtle. So what looks retro but still gives that grimy VHS look? Well, have a look at the trailer for the recently released Carrion game. They have the VHS tape static, but none of the over-the-top colour bleeding, wobbling and blurring. And I think it does the job, it makes it look really nice. So, after a lot of experimenting, I found some settings to give pretty much that effect. Here they are in action, and I've screen capped the exact settings here and attached them to the post accompanying this video on Patreon if you need to look at them in detail and recreate them myself. So, I hope that helps. But wait! I hear you cry with venomous accusation in your voice. That last Patreon post showed this effect, but it was an angle on a monitor. How do I do that? Alright, hang around for a second and I'll show you. First, let me drag that monitor screen image into Vegas. So we drag that into a separate video track. I'll put it above the TIE Fighter footage so that the footage shows through underneath like that. And now at the top right of the plugin screen here, I click the plugin icon up here to add another plugin to the chain. The one we want this time is just the basic Sony Deform that comes with Vegas as standard. So that will be here. Sony Deform. Okay. Now if you look, we have a Deform plugin right at the end of the chain after VHS. By tweaking the settings on this, we can deform the footage, like so. You can share it vertically, horizontally, squeeze left, right. We can even make it curve in and out to get that old school round TV screen look. So now it's all about spending time lining it up with the monitor screen. As you can see, the footage is too small for the monitor, so what I do for this is, let's close this down for a sec. What I do is I go to track motion, which is here on the left of the video track. Obviously you want the video track that the footage you want to affect is on. So that'll be this one here, track motion. And yeah, I grab one of the corners and just mess with the size a bit. I might also rotate the image a bit to better fit it in with the composition, depending on how I'm feeling. So if we click the plugin at the bottom right of the video again, that'll bring this back up and we can just tweak it. Yeah, just final adjustments like that. You might have to go between the deform and the track motion a few times to fit it in quite nicely. And when we play it back, it looks like this. Obviously the footage is a little bit jerky because it's playing back in Sony Vegas. Once you render it out, it'll look really nice and smooth. I'm sure other people using other video editing software have different approaches to all this, but this is just the way that I do it, and I thought I'd share my process with you. So I hope it helped, and I'll see you again. Cheerio for now.